This is the story of why one of WWE's most electric stars says his unshakable confidence comes directly from losing. Losing his scholarship, losing his NFL dream, and losing nearly every dollar he had. This is Trick Williams, and this is where he actually gets it from. Section 1. Who is Trick Williams? If you've watched WWE in the last couple of years, you already know the name, the catchphrase, the walk, the energy that makes Hall of Famers like Mark Henry say he makes them want to lace up their boots again. Trick Williams, real name Matrick Mondre Belton, was born in Columbia, South Carolina. He was a multi-sport athlete from the jump, playing both basketball and football at Kenan High School, where as a senior, he racked up 1,157 yards and 9 touchdowns. The kid was clearly gifted. The path forward seemed obvious. But here's what makes Trick Williams interesting, and what he himself has pointed to as the actual source of his confidence. It wasn't the wins that built him. It was everything he lost along the way. Section 2. The football years. Losing the scholarship. Trick's football career started with a full-ride scholarship to Hampton University, an HBCU, where he played for the Hampton Pirates in 2012 and 2013. But his 2013 season was cut short by a pulled hamstring. That was loss number 1. Here's where most people would have stayed comfortable. He had a scholarship. He had a spot on a team. Instead, Trick made a decision that almost no one makes. He gave up that full scholarship to walk on at the University of South Carolina, his father's school, his brother's school. No guaranteed spot, no guaranteed playing time, just a bet on himself. And it paid off. He won Outstanding Offensive Walk-On. He earned a starting lineup spot as a walk-on at an SEC program. He played under legendary head coach Steve Spurrier. But his senior year, the playing time dried up. He trained for a full year after that, chasing the NFL. He even graduated with a bachelor's degree in physical education in 2016, but the professional football dream was still just out of reach. In his own words about what that entire journey taught him, playing football for a long time, you're really trying to be a soldier, learn how to take critiques, take coaching, and then perform at a very high level. But on a deeper note, learn how to overcome adversity mentally. That mental toughness was about to get tested like never before. Section 3. The Eagles camp and hitting rock bottom. After going undrafted in the NFL draft, Trick spent a season coaching at a high school, literally coaching kids in his football cleats, staying close to the game any way he could. Then he got a connection that changed everything, at least for a moment. Through former South Carolina and Eagles player Deuce Staley, who was coaching for Philadelphia at the time, Trick's film got to the Eagles scouts. The call came. "Congratulations," Staley told him. "We're bringing you into the Philadelphia Eagles rookie minicamp." 20 years of football, and he finally made it to an NFL camp. Then they cut him. By his own account, when he asked Deuce Staley at that camp what he could do to make the team, Staley looked him straight in the eye and said, "There's nothing you can do to make this team." He performed well, he gave everything, it still didn't matter. This is the part of the story that most people don't know. After that Eagles minicamp in 2018, Trick Williams went back to substitute teaching and coaching kids. He went back to the grind, and eventually he went to a WWE tryout, where they told him he had never wrestled before, to go learn how, and they'd bring him back with no guarantees and no promises. Take it or leave it. So there he was. No NFL career, a failed wrestling tryout, working in a school system wondering if any of this was even worth pursuing. And then came the moment he is described as his absolute lowest point financially. He said it himself on the What's Your Story show with Stephanie McMahon. "I was down to 14 cents when I paid off all my bills, and that's when WWE called me. I'm dead serious. That's when WWE called me. I lost everything. 14 cents. That's where the confidence was born." Section 4. The Wrestling Rise. On February 24, 2021, Trick Williams signed a developmental contract with WWE and was assigned to the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, where he was trained by Matt Bloom, Norman Smiley, Robbie Brookside, and Shawn Michaels. He made his NXT television debut on September 14, 2021, appearing as the hype man and friend of Carmelo Hayes, and they formed what fans came to call the Trick Mello Gang. The partnership was electric. The crowd loved them. But Trick Williams was about to learn something important. Being someone's sidekick was never going to be enough. When he eventually split from Hayes and went on his own, something clicked. In December 2023, he won the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge at NXT Deadline. In April 2024, he captured the NXT Championship. In May 2025, he defeated Joe Hendry to win the TNA World Championship, becoming the first WWE contracted wrestler in history to win a TNA title. And in January 2026, after years in NXT, the main roster call finally came. SmackDown, the biggest stage in WWE. 4 months later, at WrestleMania 42 Night 2 on April 19, 2026, at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, with Lil Yachty in his corner and his parents watching at ringside, Trick Williams defeated Sami Zayn to win the WWE United States Championship.
his first WrestleMania, his first main roster title. He then retained that championship against Zayn at WWE Backlash 2026, going 2-0 against the veteran.